Well, hello everybody, and welcome to episode 8 of FPL Top Dogs Ballyhonus. The Christy Nicholson Pub League and the King of the Travellers and the Kirk Clapp Memorial. We have these cups awarded at the end of the Premier League season under the guise of the FPL Fantasy Manager here. So let's get straight into it anyway. Give me a like or subscribe if you can. Well, what's going on here this week? Well, I'm happy enough with 60 points this week, boys and girls. I've managed to break the top 1 million about time. The only way is up, but I'm sure I've got a green arrow for the week. It looks like Trent Alexander-Arnold will be out, probably missing obviously the City game at home and probably the Watford one as well. Yeah, the Watford one probably, and then there's United. A lot of people are going to do a wild card this game week, but I don't really look ahead too much to the fixtures. I look at other guys doing podcasts and they're absolutely planning 5, 10, 15 game weeks in advance in regard to what sort of players they want to hold. Along the lines of fixtures, and everybody's saying after game week 7, get your Chelsea players in, because now Chelsea have a free run at it. I think Chelsea have Southampton coming up next, so I'm thinking about captaining Lukaku, but I'm not sure. It's all about gut really, but now it's all about having Chelsea players. Now, of course, James has got that bit of an injury. I don't think he'll miss too long. Okay. The crack going on here now, folks, is that we are seeing a lot of these injuries coming on. This thing with okay, we know pretty certain that the ankle injury looked pretty genuine there for Reece James. So I'm going to keep him anyway, regardless, because this game week coming up, game week 7, is going to be the last one before we have this dreaded international break. As you can see, it's a total disaster in a way. I think it's the third one we've had this season, and it's the 2nd of October, Saturday. It's 11 o'clock deadline. Starman, don't forget, 11 o'clock Saturday. Double check free, yes. And then we don't have game week 8 until the 16th. So I don't look too far ahead, but loads of bloggers, they have something in regard to live FPL, and there's your live rankers there, and there's what's the story here? You can go messing with your formation and who you have in your team. Anyway, look at that if you can. So happy enough, like 60 is not a bad old score, I suppose. Obviously Salah missed an awful lot in that game. The game against Brentford, yeah, he had a couple of golden chances, I consider, against Brentford, so could have been a lot better. Didn't get any bonus points, because when you miss sitters, you don't get bonus points. They really count against you. He doesn't really make a lot of assists, Salah. I know you people will look at the assist book and a whole lot. They'll look, oh no, he does, but he seems to be really the assist of the sister, like he was the other day for one of the goals. And also he's always there finishing, so it's just not very bonus point friendly unless he scores 2 goals. This is the thing that drives me mad about him all forever since I have him. I never drop him. People moan, but every point counts. So yeah, Martial. So I'll probably throw. I don't think I have anybody. Do I have a free transfer here? No, don't have a free transfer, so I used up the transfer there for somebody. Oh yeah, I got San Maximum in there for I can't even remember who I had it. Who did I have? I think it was Jimenez. Was it Jimenez? Okay, but anyway, I've got in this guy and I got plenty of money in the bank. I just like watching Sam Maximum, really do. I love watching this guy in action. He's ticking along nicely with the points. He is the focal point, a lot like Ismail Assar for Watford. He is just integral to everything that Newcastle do, Sam Maximum, and I think that he'll run right against Tottenham. I don't mind them fixtures. Look, I think he could keep Sam Maximum for, and I have a little bit of money in the bank now, so I can get an extra Chelsea defender. So I'm not going to do anything this week. I'll just probably, okay, these three will play anyway, I would say. But the crack anyway, you'll see a lot of these injuries coming up now because of the international break. I'm not saying Trent Alexander, but it's very like they've only got like Andorra and some stupid games to play, like Mickey Mouse teams. Like the England never get a dodgy any hard but nobody wants to go to these things. There's no point. Like I don't think Harry Kane's going to get much else to go into these stupid dates for the England 2000 and FIFA World Cup qualifying. Who the hell? England editors. Okay, Albania, Poland, Hungary, Andorra. I knew it was San Marino start to finish. Yeah, just on offshot, it looks like Maguire has come down with some people who've got Maguire and Shaw. Just be wary, especially Shaw. He probably won't miss more than a couple of games, I would say, but keep an eye out for that if you have Maguire in your team. I heard something over here about him. So I don't know what the hell he's flagged up. He's groin. So it's a groin now. So it was a mystery illness. Now it's a groin. So a lot of people will just do a straight swap for a Chelsea defender for their Aswell, Alonso, whoever. Maybe it's all just like too easy. It's just we're going to get all the Chelsea guys and we're going to get all massive points. One of the guys in the podcasters, Let's Talk FPL, Andy, said, I know getting Rudiger in is boring. It really is boring, but it's going to get you clean sheets. Well, they didn't do an awful lot good against City. You just don't know. As momentum is key. So that's what I've done this week. I will probably I'm going to have Rafinha anyway, Salah, Jota. I'm worried about Jota if he will be rested. Firmino's back. He scored a couple the other day, yesterday against Porto. I think he definitely came on as a sub and he scored two. So it could be a sign that he'd be starting now, against City. There you go, on Sunday coming. So I'm a little bit worried about Jota. He actually probably deserves the rest. He's played a lot of football and I'm really happy with his goal the other day. I love having Sarr. I like Gray because he plays. He's always in the danger zone. He gives a chance. He's a really handy guy to have on the bench. I think I'm going to have. I want to have them three to start, so I'd have to drop one of these. I haven't really thought too much about that Sam Maximum. I probably should have just held off that maybe and just waited. You just don't know, but that's the crack there with that. Rambling. Sorry, folks. Sorry for rambling. Let's have a look at the video anyway. See what we have for episode 8. Well, that's the crack. If you're new to all this FPL, we love it, and there's a bunch of us here in Ballyhonest. Like you're talking about the what do you call it? The guys down in Swinford, that have the show. Well, we're a little bit like that. I'm the guru, the face man, the oracle, starman, snowman, stretman, Stretford, the hitman, the guru killer, sniper, and the prodigy. That's who we are. Hardy Bucks. Yeah, so we're the Hardy FPL top dogs from Ballyhonest. And basically, we have such an amazing league here. I've been carrying this thing on since 2013. Last year we had 79th overall in the world, Joey Neenan. So we have a really good league. There's only like 55 in it, but they're quality. Just want to pay my respects to the late Jimmy Greaves here, a Chelsea legend, Spurs legend, and also for West Ham. And he's played some other non-league as well. 81. It's a funny old game. Saints and Greasy, grew up watching him. Very, missed. He's a World Cup legend. I think it's a Hunt that came on instead in the World Cup. No, it's Hurst. Jeffrey Hurst, wasn't it, that scored all them goals? But I think it was Hunt that came in the team for him. I'm not sure, but he was dropped because he had a bad gash on his shin, and devastating for him. But he survived some demons with alcohol. He went totally teetotal. He turned his life around, and he reinvented himself as the hit show Saints and Greavesy that I grew up watching. Ian St. John, and it was just basically banter and hilariousness and football, and it was just all the news you had before grandstand, and then you had the live match on BBC. They were the good old days. They're grown up in the mid 80s. So that's Jimmy Greaves, and God bless you. And I think there's Sir Roger Hunt as well, from Liverpool, who passed away just a couple of days ago. Jimmy's gone. I think he passed away on last Saturday, I think, something like that. So, and I think it's Roger Hunt, Sir known as Sir Hunt, passed away. A Liverpool legend, played for England for Ramsey, Alf Ramsey. That amazing day in '66 for England. And there you go. That's just a little tribute. So I want to mention Stevie Stret, Stephen Nolan, Mac Shurton's pub in Ballyhonest. His dad owns the place, and he's having a great season. He's on the boat there on a trip and a holiday there. Absolute brilliant photo. Seriously, what I do there, that is class. And he's leading the Christy Nick by, we'll see how much later on, but 63,179 in the world out of 8 odd million. That's good going and good luck, and he's having a terrific season. So I always like to mention who's on top. This is something I spent about 3 hours yesterday messing about, and I'm happy I got it done. Obviously that's me, the guru there, and face man, Luigi Healy, Mark Phillips there, the oracle, Sean Gilday there, sniper, and Kevin Kilbride, the guru killer, christened because he keeps killing me in the King of the Travelers head-to-head league. But not only that, he scalps and he takes a load of the big guns out, and he just thrives on the bigger the man, the harder the fall for him. And so it's nice. He's in the background there, and I've seen this film. It's the King of the Travelers. It's I want to have another look at that. So who will be crowned the Ballyhonest King of the Travelers? We've had a lot of snarly sort of behavior on the WhatsApp group. People miffed off about this and that, Ronaldo blanking, and Torres not starting for City drove people berserk, and it's the normal palaver, really, isn't it? So that's the boys there. Also, I have a little surprise up my sleeve. For people don't realize the Christie, that's not the King of the Travelers head-to-head league. I'm taking it pretty serious this year. I'm having much of a hope to win the Christie Nicholson. I'll give it a go the best I can, but a lot of horses to pass. But we have 26 people in it, and so that means there's 25 competitors. But that also means that you will have no choice, but you will have 13 games where you're going to have playing against the same guy twice. So out of the 25, 12 of them you only play once, and the other 13 you play twice. So that's the crack there. And I just want to emphasize and highlight what the story is there. I'll go into it now. I'll just show you now. Again, this took me a couple of hours, an hour yesterday, trying to figure out how to show you guys which of our guys have the hardest. See, they're not. If you've got to play all the big guns twice, you have less a chance to win it than somebody that's only playing the big guns once, or most of the big guns once. So this is the face, man. This is Shane Healy's doubles. I'm a double, so I'm happy because I'll be watching face, man. This is Kieran Kiley, KK, so I have a double against him. He is leading along with me with the Christie Nichols, or the King of the Traveller, sorry, the not. There's only 3 of us at the moment. Where are we now? I'll just show the standings. The crack here at the minute, there's only like 4 that have the 5 and 501. Hawaii 501. So 15 points, not too bad. A load on 12. So it's myself and KK, the long dog, and Jerry Freely. I'm taking Jerry Freely pretty serious. He's doing quite well. I'll pop into his team later. And the Guru Killer is there. He's got 5 out of 6. And down Stevie Strat then with Starman. These guys won't be too far away. The Oracle's there in 12th, 12 points on 8th. None of these guys on 12 points. Obviously, if you're 9 and the leaders are 15, you've got a bit to make up there. You need to go on a run. That applies to Han Stolo, Aidan Fitzmaurice there, who is a wonderful player the last couple of years, and this year as well. He's just not getting the luck this year in the knot. It can just be crazy the way it's just mind-blowingly frustrating sometimes how you lose out. And he drew a game, I think, with one of the guys. I think it was Owen Rowe. It's just easy there. They only draw 57 points each, I think. Snowman won't be happy with that. 2 wins out of 6. It'd be hard to come back from that. And William Nestor, it's shocking, really. We need William to get back, and the average should be where it is at the bottom. Have to be beating the average, folks. So that's where we are at the moment. That gives you an idea of where I'm going with the 13 doubles. So yeah, I've highlighted in bold the people to watch, and that's myself, Kieran Kiley. Obviously, Jerry Freely is up there with 5 out of 6 games won. So I'm taking him serious. So I have him featured here. Jason Coyne, John Kelly, Stephen Carney, Duncan Hannon. They're all proper good player. Owen Rowe as well is good. Niall Richardson, Solo, Faye. So that is that's not a gimme. It's not a gimme. Snowman, and Solo, Guru. So it just gives you an idea. It's a mixed bag there for Faceman. It's a tough to have doubles. There's not an easy double. Dazza Duffy's not. No, he goes on. He's really streaky. He got off to a great start last year. So Stephen Carney is just a perennial player. He knows what he's doing. This is Snowman. This is Christy Kilcourse's doubles. Stephen Carney, Dazza again. Dazza seems to feature in all the doubles. He seems to be, and Hussey as well, Connor Hussey. from I think Castlereagh, are one of our Roscommon footballers. Kieran Kiley, Owen Collins, Ballyhonne, Sinclair, Han Solo again, Owen Rowe, Hitman, the Guru Killer, John Kelly, Sniper, Oracle, Faceman. It's really tough for Snowman. There's a lot of heavy hitters there. So the thing is, where is it? I bet the Oracle the other week, and I knew I had a look at what my double. I had a sneaky said I don't have him again, so I think it would be prudent to try and beat Oracle so I can just leave him do his own thing. Because once you beat somebody, then whatever they do against your competitors, then that's for you, really. It's like when you beat somebody, they're working for you. So Oracle's working for me now, going around beating everybody. All I have to do is mind my own business and mind my own shop and beat everyone else, and let Oracle do the rest. Because Oracle is going to win a lot of games. Again, it's just going to be unlucky if you just miss out here and there. Myself, I've got Aiden Fitzmaurice, Han Solo. So I got Han Solo, Oracle. Oh, sorry, that's sorry, I need glasses now. Where am I? So yeah, so I knew like Oracle wasn't my double. Hitman not having the best season is way down there. I don't know what's going on. You know, like there's more to life than FPL, whatever it is. You know, people thinking about work, family. You know, people have a list of priorities. You know, God love us here if all we're worried about is getting a few points in this fantasy bloody football. Like, but it's a bit of crack and it passes the time. Hitman. So I'm happy, you know, so I got Hitman, Faceman, Guru Killer, which is typical. I'd have to have him twice. Hate having to face Guru now. He really rubs it in when he beats me. Owen Rowe, it's nice to have the average there twice. You know, that could be crucial in the end. Somebody having an average twice. Jason Coyne, who I bet already. Dazza Duffy, who I bet already. I've got Joey Fahey to come twice. I've got Andy Cugnon to come twice, and Stephen Carney to come twice. Stevie Stretch, who we saw in the video, which he's no joke. He's been really unlucky this season. Just looking through his you know, through his card, and he's just losing out from an odd point here, and he got the draw. So a lot to make up at the minute on 7 points. The leader's 15, and Jerry Freely having a great season, and Nia Richardson. So I'm happy enough with that. I don't mind. I see Faceman, Guru Killer. I only have Kieran Kiley twice, so once. I only have him once, so that's going to be crucial to win that match week, because I'm worried about Kieran Kiley in this. Guru Killer. Obviously, always worried about Faceman, and this he takes everything serious. Sniper will be there as well. So this is just giving you also, if you can scroll through these, boys. I could only do 11, or yeah, I could only do 11 really. It'd take me another day to do everybody else's. So this just gives you an idea. Yeah, Jerry Freely's got Starman, Faceman, Kieran Kiley, Hitman, Han Solo. The average is okay, but he's got myself in there. He's got Steve Stress. He's got doubles against all the top dogs here. It's going to be hard for Jerry to win it this year. Like Pat Kiley as well. That's no joke as well, you know. And so, the Guru Killer. Okay, Richardson, Kelly, John Kelly from Ireland, Joey Fahey, Han Solo. This is probably not a bad to have doubles at the minute. He got the average as well. That's handy. He's got myself, Snowman, Starman. Now Starman now is a bit worrying. He is like up there in second, I think, at the minute. He's really taken the Christy Nicholson massively serious. He's not even bothered really about the NOS so much. In a way, the NOS will look after itself as long as you're doing the business on your, and you don't even have to look who you're playing. But I'd still rather see who I have, and I might make a change. Just is there something obvious I can do? The other guys, they may have a load of injuries. I don't know, and that one might give you confidence. Then maybe if I do another change here or captain somebody, it will give you the edge on your not rival, Owen Collins and James Crean from Boyle Sports. Kieran Kiley. So that's Kieran Kiley's. Very, very difficult there. All these bold Oracle. He's facing nearly everybody. Not the worst finish, beginning with the average. Joey Fahey is no joke. He's always in the top 10. Normally, there's Starman stuff, and Starman's not too bad at all. He's got very little bold. He's even got the average. He's got Kevin Kiley twice, which he's a danger this season, and this is the Oracle. The Guru Killer's no joke, but the rest now, I think he's probably got the if he can beat the big guys here, the Starmans, the Fistmans, the Hitmen, the Snowmans, all at first time, then they'll all be working for him, as long as he minds his business. His end. Stevie Stretz is not too bad as well. Guru, great average. Oracle, Kieran Kiley, with Han Solo. So Steve Stretz there, he can make up. He's got a good draw in the doubles there. He can make things up. That's the sniper, Sean Gilday's team. That the 13 doubles he's got. So again, not so bad there at all. It just depends about Snowman. When he faces this, I admit now, this is the 38th game, 37th game, 36th, 35th. So you're going backwards to game week 26 here. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. So it goes. So that gives you an idea that his finish is not too bad. And it depends on Snowman. It might be nowhere near the notch, and you won't give him monkeys. And so Sniper can get a lovely run there. So I just want to highlight this stuff to the guys. In all fairness, some of them have been saying that they can't get a full list of the others or all the fixtures that there is. I can get it. Maybe it's because I'm at the admin, but maybe let me know, any of you guys in the WhatsApp, if you can get all those fixtures. But I can get everything up. The Oracle, very tough stuff going on. Sniper, he's got Stevie Stress, he got the long dog there, KK, Hitman, Starman, Cunyon, Snowman. Lots of men going on there. So tough finish there. It's very difficult to beat one of the big guys twice, big guns twice. And there's Aidan Fitzmaurice's team. Sniper. He's got the Guru Killer, Snowman, Stretch, Faceman. Look, it's a mixed bag. But I definitely think Starman and Steve Stretch, them in particular, they have the average in there as well. They can actually do a lot better. So I wouldn't give up. I keep going on that. So that's the bit of work that I did. There's a lot of work this week, folks. Please, I have done a lot of work. So what's so Jerry Freely just managed to creep over the average. I thought he wouldn't make it, but he made it somehow. And Connor Hussey just got past James Crean. Stevie Stret took out Richards. Kevin Kilbride took out the Starman. The Starman's really down about the knot. He's been taken out by the Guru Killer. That's a massive scalp. And sorry, Starman, I can't make it any easier for you. If you lose, you lose. You just have to take it on the chin and just come back next week and with a grin and hope for everything will be better, mustard and gin. Trying to make this rhyme. I won't be any Buster rhymes in San Andreas now. I don't think so, but the Battle of the Owens, and it went to Owen Collins there. Roscommon versus Clare there. Have I got the wrong? Owen Rowe on that. I'm still not sure exactly where he's from. I think it's Connor Hussey who's from Roscommon, but the Battle of the Owens, it went to the Ballyhonest and Owen Collins. John Kelly, God, these two for years battling it out with. John Kelly's he started he was in the Christian from day one with me, and so Snowman and a few of the others, and Park Ruan, and that he's like just historic. I went out and I said, John, I want you back. Come back in the league, please. And he did, and I got out and he joined again. And William then he really came around 2016, 17, and really absolutely fascinated, loved the whole thing. And he said many times, I prefer FPL than supporting Liverpool. And I believe him, you can do that. I've gone a bit myself. Like, I had nobody as a Tottenham fan, I had nobody in the North London derby there. I nearly didn't give a monkeys. We're losing 3-0, and so I'm laughing in a way. I'm a bit miffed, don't get me wrong, but it's a laugh in a way as well. And they won the second half 1-0. That doesn't matter. I'm only joking. There was a shocking disgrace. The Oracle just taking out Andy Cagnon and Shane there, taking out Joey, and Gilday taking out the Snowman. So that's the latest sort. So for next week, this is how you can get to see your fixtures. You just use the drop down thing. So look, the Faceman's got the average. That says it itself. Snowman is there, Andy. I'm taking on the Sniper there. That's the big one. That's not in my double. I don't think Sean is in my double. I don't think he is. No, he's not. So I need to win that one now, Sean. I'm sorry. I want you working for me now, like the Oracle, for the rest of the season. Stephen Carney and Joy Oracle's taking on Fitzer, which is Han Solo. So he's pulling some good scores, but he's just unlucky the way he's facing the wrong guys at the wrong time. So I've been getting out of jail with some sneaky wins. It's like what I normally do. Dazza Duffy from Ahermore taking on John from Ireland. Eastern Gales man. Owen versus Kieran Kiley. That's the Battle of the Ballyhonlas clubsmen. And Kiley versus Jason, another Battle of the Ballyhonlas clubsmen. Star takes on our junior manager, William Hitman Nestor. Steve Stret, Owen there. Just the last bits. The Guru Killer is going out. That's a big top of the table clash there. Me and Sniper, and there's the Guru Killer versus Jerry Freely. So it's all action at the top there now. The Guru Killer with Feeney and Kylie. I think against his club man, wasn't it? Was it Jason Coyne, was it? Doesn't matter anyway, you can look back. So the standings of the this is what I wanted to pull up. This thing, Cation, there was some sort of, I don't know what he pulled up. He pulled up something anyway. Does it clicking in and changing your team? So what else have we got here? The boys and ladies. So as I said, there's Steve Stritt there on top there, a great, very good, respectable. Ronaldo blank. Can you imagine what he could have done there with he's got back on Antonio for Bamford. So yeah, it's like what in God's name got him 67 points and a Ronaldo blank. Yeah, Cancelo. Yeah, fair enough. Ben Ram is very interesting. So he'll pop up and do bits and pieces. Yeah, I like Rafinha. He's a stick and fix for me, even though he's flagged. Yeah, fair enough. I can see where he's got the points now. That Cancelo, that Ronaldo again. He's got Everton now coming up, folks, at home. So at least I think it's at home. Yeah, it's at home. So we'll have to see. Like they've lost a home to Villa now, as I said, with Bruno Fernandes missing the penalty. He put down his foot there, and Cristiano wasn't getting the penalty. Although Cristiano missed the penalty against Ireland. I don't know. But Norwich and Burnley, fair enough. Southampton go to Chelsea. This is a big game for me. Rafinha versus Sarr. Yeah, I like this. I don't care. I think Newcastle are interesting. They got their first team, and I'm not sure at all about Wolves or where they're going. I love Arsenal. I was there the other day. I'm going to show a few pictures just to prove it. I was there in the Carabao Cup for AFC Wimbledon, as I mentioned in the last show. Too much talking about random. Sorry, folks, it's FPL. Spurs take on Villa. Look, I'm not so much interested. It's whatever, really. I just let them carry on. They get paid millions to lose and not to show pride or passion. So I don't get it. It's just like a training session to these guys. They want it easy, and if the team puts up some sort of cojones and ambition, then they just have it. West Ham Brentford, very interesting after the Liverpool Brentford match. Wow, they could do it's a shock there. But when does Antonio get rested, and will he be playing on Thursday in the Europa? So they need to be careful with Antonio. I'm telling you, Liverpool and City is the star game of the weekend. Yeah, City's games now become a lot easier after this. So they got Burnley next, and what have they got? They got Brighton, and so all their games are going into yellow, well, green. So I have to start thinking, but I don't know if I want to join the Pep Roulette and get the Sterling is just a waste. I saw Sterling and Mahrez. Mahrez looked a little bit better against PSG last night. Messi scored that wonder goal there, and so it ended 2-0 to Paris Saint-Germain. So Gay and Messi scored. Gay from Everton used to play for Everton, so he was very raved about. So I don't know. I just don't know about City. Don't know. Maybe it would be one guy to have as Cancelo, obviously. But Sterling is just a waste of time. I have to find a way to get rid of this guy quick for my Sun Dream Team thing. It's a total joke. I don't know what's happened to him after the World Cup. He could have been player of the tournament. If England won that, he would have been player of the tournament. No doubt about that. Definitely. And now he just can't set anything up. He can't run. He can't walk. He can't talk. He can't. No vision. Waste of time. There's Starman there in second, sitting pretty good. So he's done a Pickford too. Maybe I think Pickford's fine now. Pickford's it was only just a shoulder thing, and he's back. So that could have been a wasted transfer. And I don't like Schmeichel. Leicester are just baloney this season. So 43, he won't be happy with the Salah. That's pretty straightforward. If Salah did, and if Salah did score, but yeah, he did. Why does he have Ronaldo? No. So yeah, Salah did okay, but still 43 from that. You're missing a lot of points. You'd be expecting to get a 60. So Fernandez missing the penalty. That was a bummer. Antonio fine. Greenwood, not sure anymore now. The Rashford's going to be back soon enough. Shaw's injured now. We don't know when he's back. There's a lot. He's got Bamford, but he's going to be injured. He doesn't play Ofemi. Alan is boring, although he does assist now and again. Decore is probably the guy you want there. I think he's got a few problems in that team, in all fairness. I'm not trying to, sorry, I don't mean to slay anything. I want to give an honest opinion, and maybe, it's good. Listen, I can't talk. I'm not where you are, Starman. So you're going fine. But I just like to straight away, Stephen Strett. Love the team. Just straight, it passes the test here compared to, listen, he might, like Liverano might score a hat-trick, away to Chelsea. I don't know. And then you're a genius. So it's just all opinion and hearsay, I know, but I love the look of this. Okay, so Semedo, Williams will have to come on. He might want to do a transfer. I don't know about, it's up to himself. It's up to Stevie Stret, but I love the rest. Love Rafinha. Ramsgale, great. He likes to have two working keepers. Okay, Basuma will do a bit now and again, but nothing much on the bench, if anything happens over this international break. Antonio, great. Jimenez, great. Obviously, it's straightforward. Captain against Everton. I love the team. I've got quite a few in my team. Listen, I'm not buying into the Jimenez thing now. I don't expect him to score 10 goals in the next, even though they're easy games. It's just a hunch. It's all about hunches this game. Face man, not happy about Torres, of course. He was epileptic about Torres. He's not happy about Ronaldo. He's not happy about anyone who doesn't do the business for him. And he takes it as a personal insult if them pros, and he's picked them, don't perform. I'll tell you one thing, Face man's he's a manager, mate. He kick asses and he would shoe people. And you see, you're not pulling your weight. This is unacceptable. I can see him do it. As the Face man is going to be a manager somewhere. Definitely on the 19th anyway, in the golf course up in the town. And Curly's as well, famous Curly's. So he's got a bit of work to do with the defense there. Not a lot there. It's scary. I think, I don't know if he played or if they only conceded 2. I think did they? No, I think did they lose or did they lose 2? Was it 2-2 that Leicester game? Yeah, it was 2. Yeah, okay, fair enough. He probably didn't play because he wouldn't have lost all them points. So he's got a lot of work to do. I don't know, mate. It's Torres. He probably play, fair enough. So he probably will play against but it's against Liverpool. It's against Liverpool. So is he going to score a hattie there? So you can see straight away he's got a lot already invested. He's got 4 players in that game alone. I hate that. Antonio, Ronaldo. Ronaldo could bail him out this week. But unless he's got a couple of subs there, or if he listen, I'm not going to suggest a wild card. He's doing a great job. I'm just pointing out bits and pieces. Pot shots, as they say. Vince's pot shots. The eye test, the Guru eye test. I love Duffy, of course. Greenwood, you need to watch him and his he should be scoring. He should have squared off that pass that he had against Villa. Who was it? For Bruno. Bruno was just waiting there at the penalty spot, just took it in, and Greenwood went for the shot, and it was saved by Martinez. So that was really poor stuff. It would have been 1-0 at the time to United, I think. So not good. Rudiger, yes, good choice. Boring, but will be good. Cody, fair enough, good value. Lukaku and Ronaldo, it's great to have them in, and I love the San Maximum thing. Look, the bench again is a problem. I've got Damari Gray on the bench and bits and pieces, like, the bench is going to be the one, boys. It really is. Sarr's been phenomenal for me. So that if I had Tony instead of messing around with him and messing around with, I couldn't get my third striker right this season, but if Tony now, but he's running into a fairly tough bunch of fixtures now until, so he watch Tony around game week 16 now. Yes, I love it. This team is myself. I admit it. I do love it. I like having Gray there. I've got Martial to do something off the bench. Williams will play. I don't trust him. He won't do much. Norwich won't do much. It's just a dog's body on the bench that that will get an odd point. It might be the difference between 100 players, as you don't know. So Steele and Sanchez I like to have just in case one's injured. You never know with goalkeepers, like what happened to Pickford the other day, and Martial. So I can throw him on there and keep Trent. Obviously James won't play, so Williams. So I'm going to just go with it, and I'll probably captain. Yeah, that's a good point. Who would you captain? Well, it's obviously probably going to be Lukaku at home against Southampton, but I do worry about them. Chelsea are playing tonight now against Juventus, and they're playing probably right now. probably want to watch the second half and just see. I'll watch the second half of this now. What's the story here? Yeah, Sheriff beating Real Madrid last night 2-1. Unbelievable. Benfica are doing Barca. That's no surprise. Barca are in mega trouble. United, okay, 30 minutes. Nothing going on there. People are just assuming Everton are going to roll over and concede 5. You know, the Keane is having a terrific season at the minute for Everton. And if they got Coleman, and you never know what Dina, Pickford's the England #1. And it's Benitez. And if anybody wants to get a result at Old Trafford, it's Benitez. Trust me. He's done it with Newcastle before, believe it or not. He's done it with Liverpool against United. I'm not saying it's a gimme toss. So Chelsea's 0-0. Just for a matter of interest for me for going forward on to Saturday. What is the story with the lineups? Obviously, I think the would should be playing. No, he's not. So he's gone with a strong squad. That's the Chelsea first team there in action. Okay, Havertz and Ziyech is interesting. No Mason Mount there. I think he's still got a knock. No Pulisic there. He's out of favor. Lukaku, yeah, okay. So Lukaku is going to be putting in a shift. Christensen on the bench. No, is he not? Oh, yeah, ask for the checkers on the Werner. Chilwell. Okay, Hudson-Odoi is back in favor for Chelsea. Great bench, and that Chalobah is very interesting. I like Chalobah. He's only 4.9. I was thinking about getting him in, but it's too much money to have on the bench. I would probably just get in Rudiger or somebody. I'd like to have 2 Chelsea defenders in one City, but we'll see. Like it mightn't work out that way. So yeah, that worries me straight away about having Lukaku. He might be given a bit of a rest against Southampton. It's or he could play, but Salah against City, Jota could give it to Sarr. That's a way to Leeds. Rafinha is not letting anyone down either, and he's integral. I'm going to keep Bamford on the bench and wait for him to come back. Antonio at home to Brentford. I think of a few options. I'll leave it till later. See how we get on. So yeah, happy enough. I bumped up a few places anyway. 384 compared to 384. So that's 16. That's 51 behind Steven Stret. If you can keep within that 50 zone and see where we are in a few weeks. Yeah, I've done that. I've done Kieran Kaya, I think. Yeah. You were just saying that I think the commando here, Joy Neenan, last year's winner, 79th in the world. I think he's played his wild card already. There's nothing. Trent won't be playing Shaw. He'll have. I don't think Bamford's out. Williams is not doing Semedo, so Semedo will go in. He could just bluff it this week. What he's got, he should be okay. Antonio Alan will be playing again. I'm not sure about Traore at all, but at least he's got Sarah in there, so he's yeah. The wild card's played, so there's not going to be much in the line of Chelsea or Man City, and he's going to have to be taking a lot of minuses here. He might save a couple of transfers and just basically get rid of these 2 and get his 2 Chelsea bucks in. But then he's got, like Ronaldo is a gamble. That's still a gamble. Is he going to play he didn't play in Europe the other night, I know, or did he? That defeat to Young Boys, yeah, he did. He didn't play in the Carabao Cup, that's right. And they lost. So he'd be well rested now for the Everton game. So yeah, he could do well. So they're going to have to manage a 36-year-old's minutes as well, even though he's a world-class top player. So Joey's team just passes, but a lot of work to do going forward with the Chelsea stuff going on. That's just a little heads up there. Morgan's got rid of Suchik and he's got in Sarr. So like you can see, Joey's got in. He's took out Rafinha for Sarr. Now I would be keeping Rafinha even over Bamford, but it's just you can get rid of Rafinha now and get him back later. But he's been playing he's been yellow flagged twice now, and he's still played. So look, Sarr, I would rather have Sarr and Rafinha in your team. This is Morgan Lyons. Is now Pogba is getting a bit dated now. He's had all them assists with. He'd probably do something against us. Morgan's again the problem with the defense here. Simic will probably not play. White will play. That's great. Tony, good stuff. I like it. It's versatile. He can get out of that. He can get out of that. Yeah, Jerry Feeney's team quick. Okay, White is handy. He will be playing and he'll get better. Diaz, fine. Gundogan, don't know about Gundogan at all. I just think it's a waste of money in the bench. Really, you don't know what or when he's going to. I want a 90-minute guy like Fernandez playing Berriama. I want these guys. Pookie, fair enough. Didn't get it. Tillemans well, so on a day can do very well. The Oracle's done a lot. He got rid of Mount for Gray, fair enough. Tony, he took a hit as well. Tony, so he's got in Ronaldo. He's got rid of Fernandez to get Berahima in. Yeah, that could be good against Brentford. Berahima. Again, it's all down to the defense, and will Ailing play as well? And there's not a lot from Gilmore, so I think Mark is coming to a point where how badly do you want to keep that wild card? Now, some people want to take a -4 to get their three transfers in from 2 free transfers, and then they can save it. But I don't know. I just look. It's different people's way. Aiden Fitz, yeah, Decore. Wow, will he do it every week though? Will he do it every week? Not sure. Gallagher, fair play, good stuff. I think this is his wild card. Thanks, Ado, for showing us your team in advance on the WhatsApp group, the Top Dogs WhatsApp group. It's great information. Yeah, I love Sam Maxon. You've done well there. I love everything he's covered as Chelsea. Alonso now versus Chilwell. Will Chilwell ever get back in? That's the $64,000 question. Will Alonso play for against Chelsea? He is playing. That's a full strength Chelsea team there. So when will Alonso get a rest, or is he just superhuman? What was Frank Lampard doing that he didn't like about Alonso and wouldn't play him? Because he's turned Alonso into an absolute. I know he's not defending as much as he used to. He's more of a wing forward in a way. He's in the defense, the opposition more than the that's myself. Donald. Reguilon to Rudiger. Yeah, that's a straightforward good move for Silvermines. O'Brien, another Ballyhonest hurler. Pogba again needs to be watched. There's a lot of money for Pogba, but against Everton, I'd keep him. Diaz, fair enough. Love Duffy. I love Gray. Yeah, I love the team. There's just no Rafinha or Sarr in it. So again, look, that's a very versatile team. While he's gone there, he can get rid of Jota and get any midfielder he wants in. And then if he wants to get Bamford back in, he can just get rid of Antonio. Diaz is a lot to have on the bench. Just messing about there. I'd have him starting, regardless. But at least he's got something on the bench. A lot of our guys we've been looking at, their benches are just, they're not good enough. This is the Guru Killer. This is Kevin Kilbride. Okay, gotta do something there. Love Mings. He's done very well this season. Seriously, Kevin has copped on. He learned an awful lot from last season, and he wanted lots of advice. He was soaking everything up like a sponge, and this is a great team. Competition will still be okay, and it's handy to have 3 Chelsea at this stage. But okay, Ronaldo, Mopai, great move. So he's had Mopai from a while there. Got rid of Bamford for Antonio, which was the move to make. Good stuff. Cancelo on the bench will kill you. Yeah, so Chelsea against City. City are going to score, so you'd have Alonso in for attacking benefits, but you could have probably left Kovacic and played Cancelo. Cancelo now is looking to be the hottest City asset. So Snowman won't be happy for what happened this week. Devastating, Tsimikas not played, Gilmore, Torres. Has to he's got Sarin, so he's pulled off a few moves to get back into the running now and get back up that table. That's the correct there. So before I go, I want to highlight these guys. It's not look, Arsenal blew away. They played amazing football against Tottenham. I couldn't believe it. They just the total enthusiasm and the want and the will and the endeavor, and absolutely Spurs are absolutely blown away totally. And this is the youth of Arsenal we have here. Saka, Rowe, Odegaard will take those frees. Smith Rowe and Saka, they both scored against AFC Wimbledon the other day. I attended, and that was 3-0, and Spurs only lost 3-1. So Spurs must be a better team than AFC Wimbledon. But yeah, Ismail Assar, I've had him since 6 million. I think Zaha is worth a shout now. He's on penalties for Crystal Palace, in great form. He scored 2 in a trot now. One against Spurs, I know anyway for a fact, and one against Brighton the other night in the 1-1 with the penalty. Townsend is a great look. 5.5 is phenomenal for Townsend, and he's another penalty taker for for Everton until Calvert-Lewin, Dominic Calvert-Lewin comes back for Everton. Demary Gray, love that guy. He's gone up a massive amount. Got him at 5.5. So they're going up. These are the guys to look out for. I also like White and Ramsdale as well. If you're doing a wild card, I'd have 3 Arsenal. I'd have White at 4.4 million. I'd have Ramsdale at 4.5. But then again, I would like to have Saka and Rowe. But Saka seems to get his minutes managed, but I think he's about to go bang this season. He's had a pretty good World Cup with or European Championship with England, all the way. Smith Rowe is really turning into, this could be his breakout season. It could well be. So I just want to highlight these dudes for any of you going forward. If you're thinking about doing a wild card, they're really cheap options, and you'll be able to fit in your Lukaku and Ronaldo and Bamford, and you can throw in 2 or 3 of these mixed with the Salah and the Rafinha, and you're not going far wrong then with Ramsdale, White, and maybe a James when he gets back, a couple of Chelsea defenders, or maybe a Cancelo and a pear tree. You're laughing. Seriously, it's I'm still happy I played my wildcard when I did it. I did it just at the right time, I think. I think I got away with it this year. The wildcards gave me a definitely a good boost. Got me back into the race. So yeah, so that's the whole scenario done. That's really all I wanted to say about all of this now for next week. Yeah, so Saturday coming, Wednesday now. Obviously, a lot of people looking at Ronaldo, so it's a really interesting game week next week. There's so much there to be munching at. Liverpool will want to lay down a marker there. Pep has just gone to Stamford Bridge and demolished Tuchel's Blues. Great game. I can't wait to see this West Ham Brentford match and really love it. And not so interested. Of course, I'm interested in Spurs, but they're getting to a stage where they could have. I know it's crazy, but drop Kane for a while. We won the first 3 without him, and then he comes back and we lose the next 3. Yeah, it's like something stinks. It really does stink. This is the guy to have. I can't believe he's only 7.9. Jesus finally finds Pep's Tuchel hell. I meant to say Tuchel finally ends Pep's Tuchel hell. Uba, Saka, Smith, Alicious, Tottenham are atrocious. Yeah, there was some sort of nursery rhyme there. I thought that would be fair play to Arsenal. Hands held up. North London's red at the minute, and but it was pretty white for a long time now. I'm not going to forget all the history, but with probably will finish below Arsenal, probably finish 8th or 9th or something this season. I don't expect to. We could get a cup run. They're mercenaries now at Tottenham. They're just mercenaries. I'm interested in this Brian Gill down the left. He looks a little bit about him, but he's a bit lightweight, of course, I like the Edison Royale. I think he could be handy from Barcelona, and then got Romero to come in. But as soon as they come in, they're going away to international duty. They haven't really settled at all. We've not seen much of Romero at all. The goalkeeper, the well, it rhymes with clown. He's going to, and Lascelles, so they're going to Argentina. So we don't know. Cockerels ravaged by the Eagles, and then mauled by the Lions, the Blue Lions, and then blasted by the Gunners. 9 goals in 3 games. I don't know. Some people have been saying like Tottenham have lost out because Kane's still there. Man City have lost out, and Liverpool are the winners in all of this. And it's a shame the way things are ended up with Harry. He's won a lot of personal accolades, but he could never do it. Never cross the line with us as a winner. As a team, with the team, he was put on the pitch several times against Chelsea in the cup, the Carabao Cup final a couple of years back, and last season actually. And then the Champions League and other bits and pieces, and it just never worked out. And listen, I don't know, mate, but they get paid to perform and to score goals, and like he is, I don't know, world class anymore. I don't know if he had a massive Euros, but listen, it is what it is. He gets paid a lot of money. So yeah, Jesse was on loan West Ham, so he's back with his missus now, which is United instead of the ex, and of course he scores, but Bruno can't do it at home, which is a bit harsh, but crazy. The week before, Noble missed the penalty to get the draw. So yeah, that's about it, folks. Let me have a look at the pictures. It's a bit of a blog, I have to admit, but I really enjoyed. I had the opportunity to go to the Emirates. It's just a gift horse in the mouth. Only £10. I applied through my. I'm not a member of Wimbledon. I used to be, so my email was on their site. So they've sent out any emails that they had of former members. They've just sent out, and I was really happy to take advantage of it. And I'm really honored to go and support. I love AFC Wimbledon. I've been following them since 2004 and 2005. And they had the likes of I think it was Brian Gale playing with them in defense, and he was a striker. I think it was Brian Gale anyway. I'll check it. I'm pretty sure. And they're playing in the Ryman League, and then they had all them promotions all the way up. And my first ever Premier League game was against Middlesbrough and Wimbledon, Sellers Park, and I liked them. I didn't like them at the time because they were I did. I always liked them. 1988 when they won the FA Cup. That's just more bits and pieces. It's only on the phone. That's just generally the view I had in the clock end, in the lower. It's a great stadium. It's a great memories, and you look through. I don't care, but it's a great stadium. It's the Arsenal. I'm not too happy there. Oh, terrible. I have to take the moments. This is when they're all finished. Now I don't know this guy here, but he looks really massive for Arsenal, and it doesn't look like George Graham, but that jacket is just about fitting him there. Yeah, AFC Wimbledon there, no problem on the day, all good. Felt safe, felt good. Yeah, the mask. Yeah, Jesus is good. There's a pub there. Yeah, that's the ticket there with the name printed. I had to collect my ticket at the away collections, and a beer. Well, as you can see inside, it's pretty. That's the pub. The had the beer in there before the game. Yeah, so it's a great. Yeah, good stuff. Great atmosphere. Nearly full. No, I wouldn't say full house. I think it was more like, I don't know, 50. Was there 50 there? Wimbledon took 7,000 fans anyway to the Emirates, so it was worth going. If I get another opportunity, of course I'll go. I've given up the season ticket at Spurs to my friend, and if I do want tickets for Tottenham, he will sort me out because I'm still a member of Tottenham, so he can transfer them over as a gift, and I can sort him out with the money. But I'm a general football fan, and this guy here's Woodyard, played for Lincoln, and he actually played at the Emirates before. I think he played for Lincoln against them in the cup, a couple of seasons ago. He was the captain of Wimbledon. Yeah, so that's the team that started that night. Yeah, but it's just me. I'm convinced that it's not like that across all of the other areas, of course, but it's just straight floor, plain pillars, the bars there, and you go in through here, the sides, then this is how you go into the stadium. So it's not a lot there. There's a couple of screens there and showing you the match. We watched the penalties of Chelsea and Villa at the end of the game here, and it was nice just to after the game and just watch the penalties of was it United and West Ham? Was that penalty? No, that was a straight win, but there was two penalties going on: Tottenham and Wolves and Tottenham. But they were showing the Chelsea Villa penalties, and I had the radio with the Tottenham, so Tottenham got through that night. So I'm not too bad. It was a great day, and at the end of the day, this is what it's all about: going to the matches and seeing what you can pull off. London has its perks. Okay, people, thanks for listening. I'm sorry it goes on a bit too long, but I enjoy it so much. It's nice to get this thing done once a week anyway. Another little broadcast now for next week, and then we got the international break. I got 2 weeks off. Forget about the whole thing. I don't go over statistical or an analysis. I don't do any of that stuff. I go by gut and by instinct mainly. And listen, take care, God bless. And I'm going to watch a bit of football here. See if Chelsea can get that winner against Juve over in Turin. And United, can they get past Villarreal? What's the latest here? Villarreal. Is it Villarreal? Yeah. 0-0 at halftime. Benfica is still up. Bayern are doing Kiev. Oh, shame. I like Kiev. Been there many times. Nothing going on tonight. Nothing. Not like the crack that we had last night. That was great entertainment all around. Liverpool 5-1 against away to Porto, and City getting done 2-0 over in Paris. So tomorrow night, then we're going to have the Tottenham stuff, West Ham, and in the Europa, and Tottenham in the conference. God bless. Take care, folks. Best luck what you're doing, and keep the faith, and best of luck and best of fortunes. Right. Guru over and out. God bless.